Hello, hello. How's everyone tonight? Thanks for joining us. I am here with Amy, who I actually just met. And I just found out that Amy, you are also Canadian, which I actually love. And we're obviously both part of the same industry, the same company. So I want to ask Amy a couple questions tonight. So Amy, why did you decide to join Turn On?
Well, I always loved this industry. I saw the potential here, how we can leverage our time, money, from anywhere, not just from home, but from anywhere. And I joined about a year ago, a month after my daughter was born, because I instantly knew that when she was outside of me, I was not going back to work. I work in construction, actually.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm an electrician, so we're up
Oh,
at
my
5.
husband's an electrician. Sorry, I
Oh,
had to add that in.
that's so cool. Yeah, we're up at 5, out of the house by 6, home by 5, 6 o'clock sometimes. And that just it's construction has come a long way for women, but it has ways to go for mothers and families. And so I just knew that this was not an option, that I had to figure out something and quick. And so I had been introduced to Trinant beforehand, and I was because I kind of lost a little bit of faith. I wasn't sure. I tried my hand in other things, like in other companies, it just didn't work. And so when my friend said, Amy, you need to have a better look at this. Like, you need to understand, you need to ask the questions. And at that time, I had an open heart and open mind. And I was like, hey, you know what? Like, I was praying for something, and maybe this is it. And so when I started to have the conversation about what was here at Trinant, break down the comp plan, it clicked. It was like, okay. Like, once you see it, you can't unsee it.
It's so true.
And
I love
yeah,
that.
yeah. And so I jumped in, because I was really praying for that answer. And I thought, okay, you know what? This is like a comp plan that it works with you. It doesn't work against you. It works with you. And it just literally supports you in the now and then long into the future. And so when I started to do the work and build the momentum, obviously I was a new mom going through some hard things as a mom, sleep deprivation and everything. But the beautiful thing that happened for me that actually really helped me build was that gifting, and how your upline gifts under you enrollments that are not even your own. And that just sort of blew my mind, because it was like, your business doesn't stop if you don't. Like, if you do, your business is still going.
Hmm.
There's always something there to come back to. So that's the reason I jumped in, was for my daughter, to build a life sort of on my own terms. And it's happening. I'm home now. It's My mat leave is gone. I'm still home. I'm still doing this, and I absolutely love it so much.
That's amazing. I love that. I love your story in general. Like, I know when I came into this industry, gosh, I came in 7 years ago, built to the top of my last company. And then in 2021, September 2021, I kind of was like going to quit the industry. Even though I hit the top of a company, I had a huge team, like all the things, I was like, this is just, what am I doing? Like, the money I was making and the amount I was working was not equal. And so when you said the compensation plan, when you saw it, you couldn't unsee it. It was the same thing for me. Like, my sponsor and I worked side by side in our previous company, and then she joined a month before I did. And I said, she sent me all the information. She's like, just listen. I'm like, fine. And I was very hesitant to even listen, because I was like, I'm not doing anything else. And when I listened to it, that's where I really, like, I was like, okay, I can't unsee it. Like you said, I could not unsee the compensation plan and the potential that was there. Like, I have, like you said, the ability to gift people. Like, I have a team of 35 people right now that I just keep gifting it. It just keeps gifting and gifting and gifting until, I have that runner that wants to run and has this amazing business under them. It's just such a different, like, if I could have done what I can do here with this compensation plan in my last company, never would have left. But because I have the ability here, and just it was such a different situation, and different products too, right? So, like, coming from the beauty industry to the like health and wellness was so different for me. I didn't try a single product before like joining. So I was like, I was like full in on the compensation plan. So, but then, you know, I started trying the products and I fell in love with them. And I don't know what your personal favorite product is. I know mine is Mojo. So I don't know what would you say is your personal favorite product so far, or do you have more than one?
I would say have Mojo for sure is one, but Glow, the collagen, that's the one that got me in. I was actually looking for collagen because I was losing so much hair postpartum,
Mm-hmm.
like gobs of it.
I don't know if the
And
lighting's good here, but this is my 4 month regrowth.
yeah, me too. I got that going on.
Yeah, I was so happy. And it was so fast this time. This is my second baby. So it was so fast for my postpartum hair regrowth. This time it was crazy. Like it took almost a year. And when I started the collagen with my second, this 4 months versus like 11 months. So I was like, yep, let's go. Keep taking it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The collagen, the more and more I learned about the collagen, that's like hair, skin, and nails is like the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this collagen. Because
Mhm.
health and wellness has always been something very important to me, both inside and out. And the collagen is just head to toe, your bones, your gums, your muscles, your ligaments, your gut health, everything.
Mhm.
Like I said, head to toe, I just love the collagen.
That's amazing. I love that. And I think that I'd say probably, well, it is our biggest seller. And it's like 90% of the people that came onto my team, like even my rock star, like leader bypassed me. She came in because I was holding a bottle of collagen and she's like, what are you doing? So she just messaged me because she was A, looking for a collagen. B, she's like, where's the makeup? Like, what are you holding? What is that bottle? And so then our conversation started, and then she hit the ground running, not even right away, like 5 months after, and she just hit Emerald last month. So it's just like, yeah,
Um,
imagine I didn't share A, that collagen with her, and B, like the results that she had with hair regrowth, and her babies are where she's not postpartum like me and you. She's like, you know, her kids are, oh gosh, she'll kill me if I don't remember, but I feel like they're like grade 9 and 7, let's just say. So they're older essentially, and she had crazy hair regrowth. So I loved that because like a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's just like your postpartum hair regrowth happening." I'm like, "No, no, 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 no. Like, trust me.
no.
This is my second go at this, and it's definitely been a huge difference in the
Yeah.
speed." And then the last thing I'll ask, because I don't want to make this super long for everybody tonight, but why do you think people should be like on this journey with us right now? Like why is now the best time ever to get in with Trinot?
There's a lot of momentum happening here. We have huge growth it is coming here. The biggest thing for me is Trinant has really aligned with a lot of people's values and where they are today and what they want to create for themselves. Um, some people just want to create some breathing room in their finances.
Mm-hmm.
And you can do that right off the get-go. It doesn't take months, years to do that. You could do that right off in your first month, walk away with, a couple grand in your pocket if you want. But
Mm-hmm.
like everyone's different when they come to this table. But again, it's creating, like, I love this for the fact that it's actually creating for me this, first of all, health foundation and this wealth foundation where I can build, like, I don't know if you've ever, anyone who's watching, if they ever asked themselves this question, because we're so busy in life, go, 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 work, we have to pay the bills, all this thing. And if you had like sort of this space and time and this foundation to go, well, what do I really want to do? Like, what is something else I want to do? Like, what's something more I want to bring to my life? Because when you feel good and your your finances are starting to balance out, you have more money than month, that is huge. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's like, I don't know if I've ever in my whole life have able to ask myself that question, because I've been working since, babysitting was my first job at 12 years old. And it's always been in my drive to just work, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
And even as an electrician, I love the trades, but like, I really cannot work enough hours in a day to make what I need to create, just to survive. Basically, this is a huge gap that's happening. And so adding this into an asset into your back pocket for either now or later,
Mm-hmm.
like, that is the smartest thing you can do right now. honestly, it's like you look at millionaires, they didn't just make millions off of one stream of income. They had
Mhm.
multiple streams of income.
7.
And so, yeah, so when you start to think that way and you start to use your time and your money, leverage that to work for you, not the other way around, now you're like, you're getting ahead. And so Trinant is just this huge, like everyone's using it for different ways to really go out into the world the way they really want to, and show up more potently, show up with more presence, whether it's, with their families, with their passions, like I actually got into doula work, which is way off course of electrical, but I asked myself that question because I had a doula during my pregnancy,
Mhm.
and I was like, wow, like that was such an important piece of my pregnancy. And so having this financial foundation that I have and being working from home or anywhere, I was like, I wonder, I should get into that. And now I'm getting into that. So it's just really, really beautiful. If you're thinking about, you know what, I would love to add more to my life, more value, but I just don't know how. Trinant is absolutely a platform you can build that from. It's
Yeah.
100% something you can build from.
I love that. And it's so true. It's like, I just had a meeting with my accountant last month because, tax season, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, just keep that money, like, because I incorporated based on EI, long story, and I still work as a full-time high school teacher, but I took an 18-month mat leave because I had the ability to do that with this company, right? So, I get to be home with my second for 18 months. And um you know that was something that was important to me, and I don't have to even blink at that, and all this money just goes into my he's like, oh, this is just like a great retirement fund for you, because truly, like, I still love my job. Everyone, it's probably the number one question I get asked, like, oh, when are you going to quit teaching? And I'm like, I'm not. But teaching has now, and it's over the months, become my extra money. It's become my
Wow.
extra money versus my, you know, like, network marketing money. And like, teachers do very well in Ontario. Like, they're six-figure earners. Like, I'm not like, this is totally like this shift that never shifted really with my previous company is already starting to happen. And on months where I'm like, oh, that wasn't like the craziest month. And then it's like, oh, it actually was a crazy month. And you don't
Yeah.
even realize, because it's like a business plan and a compensation plan makes such a difference, and people don't understand that. And that's why I'm doing, a lot of these calls with people so that they really truly can see it. Amy and I are not even on the same team, you guys. Like, we just met 10 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago, we hopped on and just started getting to know each other, and look at all the things we have in common. Well, my husband's an electrician, you were a previous electrician, we both have babies around the same age. We both have kind of the same vision of where this company's going. We both love similar products. Like, it's amazing that, the right people will align into your life. And I think that's so important. So I'm
Yeah.
going to leave that there. I don't know if you have any final words, Amy, before we jump off this live.
I was just gonna say, just what you said about your job, your teaching job becoming your extra income.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to us, we're in this business to give people options.
Mm-hmm.
And how big of an option is that? Like, what if, like, God forbid anything happened, but like, you just know that there's something there, like, for you to fall back on, or,
Mm-hmm.
and I just love that. So we're like, this business is about presenting options to people and being able to help you build whatever you want to build here. So that's
Yeah.
what I just wanted to say.
I love that. And if you're watching, you guys, on my wall, just make sure that you comment biz if you want to know more about the business. We have an amazing group that we can bring you into. If you are watching us in the referral group, then you already know a little bit about the business. And if you are watching on Amy's wall, then make sure that you comment biz or products on her wall to reach out to her and get in contact. So, and that there, thanks so much for coming on tonight, you guys, and we will see you soon.
Bye.